Hello, and welcome to the Profit Tellers. Here we tell you about nonprofit organizations. This week, we are discussing the Alzheimer's Association. Tonight, we will be discussing everything from how the association tackles persistent problems to what percentage of funds is raised. Tonight, I'll be questioning Angela, who is part of the Alzheimer's Association. Welcome to the show, Angela.
Oh, hello. It's such a pleasure to be here tonight.
Angela, my first question is, what are the statistics for those who have the disease?
Well, currently, 5.3 million people suffer from Alzheimer's disease in America. It is estimated that a new case of Alzheimer's disease emerges every 70 seconds. This disease has a huge emotional and psychosocial impact on the patient and the family. It is also a financial burden. In a year, all those suffering and their families would have paid $148 billion annually. And there are 9.9 million unpaid caregivers, too.
Wow, those are huge numbers. Those unpaid caregivers, are those the family members?
Yes, those are.
Do you have a strategy for tackling Alzheimer's? What is it?
Our strategy is to search for better diagnostics, since it may take decades for brain changes to progress to clinically diagnosable Alzheimer's, and appropriate biomarkers for future cognitive impairment needed to be considered. We are working to develop better imaging methods, better biochemical and genetic tests, and more sensitive neuropsychological tests.
What are some of the strategies that are currently in use? Can you explain a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, of course. So far there are currently two strategies that are FDA approved. One is to improve the cholinergic, and the other is to block exotoxicity.
So the cholinergic function is to help block the way that nerves perceive data. Is that my understanding?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. So in order to do research, you probably have a method to fundraise. Is that correct?
Yes, you are correct. We currently have the Walk to End Alzheimer's, which was recently held in Los Angeles with Ellen Lava from Channel 7. It was quite local, actually. We also hope for this event to grow. We also want to add a second signature event in the future. Donations can also be made online.
Yes, I did see a lot of commercials for Ellen Leva. I wonder if she has a family member involved or is affected by the Alzheimer's disease. Could you expand on your signature events in the future and why you have to fundraise?
Yes, we have to fundraise because we have limited funding for research. The national annual budget for research into the causes, diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of Alzheimer's disease is estimated to be about $800 million. The estimated cost of care for Alzheimer's disease is approximately $150 billion. So technically, we only spend $1 on research for every $188 spent on care.
So care takes the biggest bite out of your budget.
It does, yes.
How did the successes and challenges that the organization faced in the past help its future?
In the beginning, those who were diagnosed never got the care that they needed, or they did and it was insufficient. Medicare and Medicaid do not help as much as one would hope for it to. It was a lengthy and complicated process for requesting government assistance can be a barrier to access as well. Many people commented on the frustration of filling out the forms and waiting for a response. To overcome this challenge, and in order to help others, the association is helping to fundraise to meet the mounting cost of care.
How are the funds divided then? If you do all this fundraising and only $1 goes to research, how does everything get divided up then?
Well, 78% goes to Alzheimer's care, support, research, awareness, and advocacy. Then 16% goes to the fundraising. Then the last 6% goes to the administration.
Now, how much is raised?
Oh, the association incurred a joint cost of $15,414,000 for informational materials and activities that included fundraising materials. Of this cost, $8,181,000 was allocated to program expenses. $4,528,000 was allocated to fundraising expenses, and $2,705,000 was allocated to administration expenses. Fundraising costs were 20% of related contributions. Related contributions totaled $94,024,000 are donations received as a result of fundraising activities.
Wow, those are impressive numbers.
They quite are.